Welcome back, everybody. TB Sports 27. This is our number 2, part 2 of Friday Night SmackDown. This is November, week number 3 of Universe Mode, and we are closing in on the end of this and main event coming your way. So we're kicking things off. Jordan Devlin in a non-title matchup with the U.S. champion Austin Theory. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. And show your support for TB Sports 27 by following, subscribing, support, tip, donate, all our different social medias that we have on the channel. Bonus content on Patreon. You can get a message on the screen on Streamlabs or help support the channel on Ko-Fi. We also want to thank our Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much. Kay Duckman, Damon, Jonathan Harrigan, Mr. Maple, The Guns, and Zach Wood. Appreciate all you guys do for your support. So this kind of stemming a little bit, continuing on from the fact that you guys know it was Matt Riddle, Jordan Devlin, and it was Randy Orton, who were kind of a trio, an unofficial trio, but Devlin, before Gut Check was a thing, kind of made a name for himself on Main Event. And then, of course, this new group, Evolve, was formed, and well, now we're going to get the next evolution here as Jordan Devlin. We still don't know the condition of Randy Orton. As we know, Evolve will take on Evolution. It's going to be Matt Riddle, Austin Theory, and Johnny Gargano in a Survivor Series elimination match against Evolution, Ric Flair, Batista, and Triple H. But no Randy Orton in sight. One thing that a lot of folks have been kind of talking about and asking me as well, as we are coming up on Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell at Survivor Series, where the last man standing, it's going to be 3 teams, 18 competitors, 1 man will be left standing, and the winner will be the new owner, boss, whatever he wants to do with it, of the WWE. A lot of folks have been asking. Triple H is not involved in Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell. Neither is Shane McMahon, and that is something, too, that we've kind of thought about. But from what we understand from Triple H, that he's doing his thing in NXT, and he is more than enjoying it down there. We know that for a while it was Shawn Michaels as well. Now Shawn Michaels trying to make his comeback here with Dolph Ziggler. But from what we understand, Triple H is You know the long storied history with Triple H as the Authority, and of course when Triple H was first the COO, and he had everybody walk out on him in WWE, and the history between him and Mr. McMahon and everything over the years, Triple H says, I am quite content with running things on NXT. And as for Shane McMahon, I think Shane McMahon had his time where he was running SmackDown. He ran WCW, father of 3, and maybe it's something he wants to pop in from time to time. Of course, in our previous Universe Mode, he was in Bullet Club, and he helped Bullet Club Nitro become a reality. But maybe just on the retirement front. But who knows? Somewhere down the line, you don't know what kind of palms have been greased. And if there's somebody in Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell that wins, such as a Kevin Owens. I mean, think about this. Kevin Owens was basically handed his only world championship before this most recent run with the Heyman Empire when he became Universal Champion. And the reason he became Universal Champion, if you guys remember, it was because of Triple H. Triple H's interference gave Kevin Owens that Universal Championship. So, could that be a situation where if Kevin Owens wins Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell, he's still in the prime of his career? I don't think he wants to, and we've talked about that as well. There are some competitors you could easily see, like an Edge or a Mustafa Ali or an Undertaker, for example, that are kind of, I wouldn't put Mustafa Ali at the end of his career, but you've seen Mustafa Ali in control of SmackDown and what he would do. There's the cover by Devlin, and Austin Theory kicks out. But guys like, maybe like a CM Punk or an Edge or an Undertaker that are on the back end of their career rather than the front end, those are guys that maybe you can see if they win this thing, maybe they retire and go into the front office role. A Rey Mysterio, I can see doing that as well. somebody like a Kevin Owens or, you know, a Roman Reigns that still have a lot of career behind them, that's somebody I can see winning this thing and then turning it over to somebody else. That is certainly on the table, where if somebody wins, they can hand ownership over to somebody else. We assume that a Roman Reigns victory would put Paul Heyman in control of WWE. I would think the same as Jordan Devlin. How about that? He gets the win, and that's going to put Austin Theory in a bad way, because he's got, right now, it's not scheduled, but maybe Jack Tunney sees that and is going to put that U.S. title on the line in main event. Austin Theory, he's got Batista coming up at main event, and he just took a big loss to Jordan Devlin. So momentum not on the side of Austin Theory. But to put a final bow on Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell, I mean, we can go up and down the list of who we speculate. You know, we would assume just, you know, Heyman Empire. If the Usos win, Jimmy or Jay Uso, I would think that, you know, maybe they would hand it over to Rikishi. I don't know. But I would think they still feel like they have a lot of years on their career. Or maybe one Uso runs it and one Uso keeps going. If CM Punk wins, that's a one that, you know, maybe I can see that CM Punk heads into retirement, as he's also maybe on the possible back end of a career. But we talked about his wife, AJ Lee, former general manager of Monday Night Raw. She is someone that could be handed the reins. Roman Reigns, I would think that he would be handing those reins right on over to Paul Heyman. Kevin Owens is a wild card, as we said. It could be Paul Heyman, but if there's frustrations over the whole CM Punk situation, then I can easily see those reins being handed over to a Triple H or something, if that's indeed true that Triple H doesn't want to be in the mix with this. So that's all out there. Of course, you know, Retribution. Then on the other side, you got right now, which is Judgment Day, but we still need a sixth member of Judgment Day. And when are we going to get that announcement? There's got to be 6 members, or else Judgment Day is going into one of their 3 triple threat matches without a partner. They're going to be down a man. So, you know, Edge, Rey Mysterio, Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode's a guy. He's got so much money. Would he want to take control of WWE, or would he want to hand that off to somebody else? And who would he hand it off to? Edge, you know, him and Christian running things could be insane, right? Undertaker, if he wins, I don't know would Undertaker be the boss of WWE, or would he give it to a Paul Bearer or something like that? There's just endless possibilities of the last man that's standing. There's going to be, oh, look at this. Of course, it would not be Retribution without Retribution attacking from behind. And there we go. So we know coming up at main event, we ran over the card on the last edition of SmackDown on hour 1. So check that out if you want to hear the entire card. But we know that the Women's Tag Team Championships #1 contenders match is going to go down with Kiwi Glow and Thunder Rock. That's Naomi and Dakota Kai going up against Io Shirai and Mayu Iwatani. The winner of that will head to Survivor Series, but we heard the kind of breaking news announcement from interim president Jack Tunney of not only Twisted Sanity defending the Tag Team Championships, but Retribution is going to be involved in that as well. Maybe a last gasp for Retribution, depending on how the Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell goes. And who knows, we've also heard about a Natalya and Tamina situation as well. So who knows how that is going to go down. They were the long-reigning women's tag team champions for quite some time. And maybe they want to get back into the mix. And this Survivor Series, can you do a 4-way elimination style? I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Retaliation, old Nikki Cross there, so. They are not fighting with one another. My God. Yeah. This brawl, man. This is quite the. Oh, they just called it. Wow. I did not expect. Well, there you go. Well, that just makes it now even more interesting as we head to our main event already. My goodness, guys. I did not expect that. Wow. Okay. So that's going to make this one more interesting in this women's match, women's tag team championship match. I guess they didn't get in the ring, so the referee just called it, but it was just a brawl, and I was kind of just watching what Retaliation or what Reckoning and Nikki Cross were doing, maybe just exchanging words, but okay. So we know those two teams are going to be involved. The third team, which we're going to decide at main event between Kiwi Glow and Thunder Rock, and then, of course, possibly Tamina and Natalya being in the mix. We'll see. But it's going to be a stacked card. That's coming up. Survivor Series main event. But it is time now for our main event and the brand new WWE Tag Team Champions. Edge and Rey Mysterio. Edge also your undisputed champion. Edge, in less than a year in our universe mode, Edge has won the Undisputed Championship twice, the Intercontinental Championship, and now the Tag Team Championships. Edge, he is a Hall of Famer, and he's having a second Hall of Fame career. Edge, part of the Judgment Day. Edge, Rey Mysterio, Bobby Roode, The Undertaker, and Damian Priest. Who is going to be the sixth man? And they got to decide within the next week or so, you would have to imagine.
One half of the World Tag Team Champions, Rey Mysterio Jr.
So there you see Rey Mysterio also with his tag team championship belt. The Usos, former champs. And if you guys want to see that title change go down, tune in. It's in the archives by now on YouTube. If you're watching this live with us on Twitch or on Patreon, it's not up yet, but it is on Patreon early and ad-free. But if you're watching this on YouTube, then you can check out the playlist archives. And well, we know the situation that's gone down with CM Punk in real life, a man without an island right now. But in our world, he is back into WWE and back with Paul Heyman, the Heyman Empire. And there you see the former Undisputed Champion. The main event coming up, it is going to be Kevin Owens going one-on-one with Edge for the Undisputed Championship at main event. That is the next time we stream with you. And it's going to be so interesting to see how Kevin Owens and CM Punk work together in this matchup. Your main event. Don't forget to follow along with us. Twitch, YouTube, Streamlabs, Ko-fi. And here we go. This is a tables match. The Heyman Empire versus the Judgment Day. Two of the three teams, along with Retribution, involved in Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell. One of these four men that you're looking at right now could be your future owner, boss of WWE. Of course, you guys know in our past universe mode, The Rock He bought Monday Night Raw. He bought WWE Raw for about a year and ended up selling it back to Mr. McMahon. If you guys want to hear more about that, I still want to do a stream, kind of another Bray Wyatt tribute stream where I go over my storylines that I had with Bray Wyatt from our universe mode, and of course one of the ones involving The Fiend and CM Punk. Of course, Ted DiBiase and the Millionaires Club in the mix with that as well. But yeah, it was in the past where The Rock for a year bought Monday Night Raw. He had ownership of Raw and then ended up selling it back, and that was because he got into a situation, the matches with Brock Lesnar and all that stuff that ended up coming about. Tables coming in the ring now, much like our women's matchup. This one can end quickly as the plunder already coming into the ring. First man to get put through the table, he takes the L for his team. Edge and Rey Mysterio, they are your new WWE Tag Team Champions. We'll see if the Usos can get their rematch for that one. Edge and CM Punk, all former WWE Champions in this ring right now. CM Punk, Edge, Rey Mysterio, and of course most recently Kevin Owens winning the Undisputed Championship as he cashed in his Money in the Bank. That was the first and only title change. Oh, there you go. Wow. Another quick one. 2 quick matches. This was such a quick hour. 15 minutes. Well, there you go. You want to talk about controversy or inability to team up? Well, CM Punk, who has taken a decent number of pinfall losses, just put the Undisputed Champion through the table. Is there going to be kind of any injuries, any side effects? I don't know. We'll have to see. Could that be a huge advantage for Kevin Owens heading into WWE main event? My God, guys. CM Punk gets the win, puts the champ through the table. And the Heyman Empire. CM Punk gets it done, but it is Kevin Owens one-on-one with Edge, Undisputed Championship on the line the next time we stream with you guys. So the tag team champs, the new tag team champs, my God, just a couple of days later, already suffer their first defeat. Edge through the table. I mean, we saw Edge go down. We saw The Miz take a loss. We saw Austin Theory take a loss. Wow. All right, guys, if you want to see this one, it is your gut check qualifying match. The winning team takes on the Viking Raiders at main event in a gut check match. This is a gut check qualifying match. If one of these two teams beats the Viking Raiders, they move to the main roster, and the Viking Raiders are relegated to NXT. They suffer relegation. This one is exclusive on patreon.com/TV Sports 27, top right for you. Tune in. WWE Dark. It is your final gut check qualifying match. We'll see you over on Patreon for this bonus matchup. And for everyone else, we'll see you next time we stream for WWE Main Event. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.